Hello and welcome everyone. Uh, I'm Kari Brad, and this is my playthrough of Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes. Very excited for this. I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem series. Fire Emblem Three Houses This is the first Fire Emblem that I think I played to completion. Not necessarily my first Fire Emblem games, but it is one of my favorite because that's the one that I get to finish compared to the others. So this is in the same universe as the Three Houses, but it's not necessarily a direct sequel. I'll get to it once we get into the game, but it is related to Three Houses. As the title suggests, it also has the word three in it. But yeah, it's kind of like a spin-off games by Omega Force, which is famous for making Musou style game like Dynasty Warrior, Hyrule Warriors, I believe, and also Persona 5 Strikers. So it's not a strategy grid-based system that Fire Emblem used to have, but it is also not the first Fire Emblem Warriors game. So there was once before this, set in, I don't know, it's the one before Fire Emblem Three Houses. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Okay. Usually I would like to play in hard, but uh, this is not exactly my cup of tea, so maybe let's try normal for beginning, intermediate, for expert. Yeah, let's try normal. We could change it anytime, or should we start with hard? Okay, fine. I'll try hard. I'll try hard. And of course, Fire Emblem, we kind of have to play classic mode where fallen units lost forever. If it gets too difficult, then we could drop it to normal difficulty. Okay, this is new. Slow and steady or quick and efficient. Take more time to examine strategic information. Kind of like that, but it's going to be too slow though. We can change it on the settings menu if we find it too slow. Quick and efficient, keep the action flowing, turning off level up windows in mission brief. Only import tutorial. I guess I like slow and steady. Why not? Yeah, we could change it anyway.
All this bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
Hello? Where is that freeloader, huh? I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Finally. Come on, Sunshine, up and at 'em.
Okay, yes, so like I was saying, this is not exactly a direct sequel because we are introduced to a new character, which I believe is named Chess. And just like Three Houses, we get to choose which gender we're gonna play. This is our main character that we're gonna play this time. We're not gonna be playing Violet, or maybe we could get it as an unlockable character later in the game, but at the start of the game, this is our protagonist. I'm gonna pick the women because I made the mistake of choosing male Violet in my 3 house, and I ended up not able to romance the character that I like. So I'm not gonna make the same mistake again.
Sorry, what's going on?
Ooh.
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
Chess. Okay, so yeah, it is the same regardless of your gender, but I feel like as a lady, I prefer if I was called Sheska, I'll use double Z just in case. So it's unlike Violet, Chess is not a silent protagonist, so I don't know if we should stick to Chess, if that will make other character address us as Chess. But it's okay. We'll pick Sheska for now.
Well, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Feign indignance, apologize profusely. Let's apologize.
Apologies, friend. I'm alright. Is the battle at hand?
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here? You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries.
Yeah, Gerald's mercenary. So as you might suggest,
True, especially if the Ashen Demon is here.
this happens
That fella.
right around the same time with Three Houses timeline. So
Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
one might say this
Of course I
is a alternate universe from Three Houses. I don't know.
Goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
We also still see the same cutscene, well, kind of different, but it is the same battle that Seiros and her followers did to, what was the guy's name? I forgot. Okay, for Violet, well, it's Ashen Demons, but we know it's Violet. We'll pick male form. Yeah, and we'll keep names as Violet.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
So we're also, Chess is also a mercenary, but not part of Gerald's mercenary.
But this battle is about more than
And we're gonna be fighting them.
Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester. Enemy
Oh, Leicester, interesting.
looks like
So not Foldland, but Leicester,
might
just
be
one
each other in
territory.
the dark.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. Wish him luck, express your unease, try to lighten the mood. Wish him luck.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Oh!
Friend.
That's what I said.
Double to you.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Okay.
Against Gerald's mercenaries.
Movement, alright, camera, continue moving to dash, okay. I did play a little bit of the demo, but I decided not to continue it
to their graves!
Because it seems like it's gonna be the same.
See what you're made of.
Team up with Gets and lastly to defeat the nearby enemies. I also didn't pay too much attention to the tutorial while playing the demo, so this time I'm gonna pay more attention. Okay, Y is regular attack, X after regular attack is a strong attack. Combine regular and strong attack for combo. Okay. So that.
Fight. These guys new recruits or something?
Okay.
This means I can mess with them a little.
Oh, okay. Myrmidon class action details. Every class has its own unique class action. Sheska is currently a Myrmidon. Hold X to charge the class gauge and release it to perform a sweeping attack. You can move while charging. Yep. Press and hold X during a strong attack to reduce the charge time of class action. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I think that's it. Defeat the enemies. Okay, let's go.
That's that.
I eat steak tougher than this.
Ooh.
Clear out that
Oh. Defeat the mercenary captain. Let's go. Oh, I already did a lock on. When arrows display over the enemies, press the R and L to lock on. While lock on, the camera will stay focused on your target. Yep, move R left and right to change target. Guard dodge. During battle, you'll be tasked with various missions. The main mission must be completed in order to win the battle. Ooh. Combat arts and magic. Press R to display quick menu 1. With quick menu 1 display, press X. Okay. You cannot use the same combat art or magic multiple times in a row and instead must wait for a certain amount of time. Using combat art and magic will reduce your weapon's durability. If its durability gets too low, you'll be unable to use corresponding combat arts or magic. Durability will be restored at the end of the battle. Nice. Yes. Item drops HP restoration. Pick up the green tonics to restore your HP gauge.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Okay.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Broke off the assault line. Advance to the village ruins path. Let's go. Battlefields contain bases controlled by the forces in the battle. These serve as an origin point for each side soldier. You can capture a base by defeating base captain. So basically, if you take a base, they won't spawn. Is that it? Drain the stronghold captain's stun gauge and defeat them with a critical rush. At times, a stun gauge will appear over the enemy commander's head. Continue attacking to completely deplete the gauge, and then press X to perform a critical rush. The stun gauge displays when you land a certain attack against the enemy or when the enemy performs certain moves. The stun gauge display when hitting an enemy with offensive combat arts of magic. Executing a perfect guard, an enemy is preparing to use combat arts or magic on attack knocks an enemy back.
Capture complete. The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Master your fear and advance!
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen
Okay. Alright, strongholds. Battlefield contains strongholds that are controlled by the various forces engaged in battle. Enemies and allies alike will slowly regain HP while in a stronghold under their own control. You can capture a stronghold by defeating the stronghold captain. Durability restoration. Ooh, okay, this restore our durability. Pick up a purple crystal to restore your weapon's durability. So what is our next? Okay, Gerald Mercenary appear.
We're saved! Now push! Push the enemy back!
About
That one's
time
locked.
with some teeth showed up, but they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries.
Defeat Gerald's mercenary main forces. Oh, Violet, the Ashen Demons appear.
You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
Ooh.
Captain.
Wait, the captain's dead? What? Lastly?
They took out Leslie like she was nothing.
Oh, they're too strong. Violet, too strong. Oopsie.
Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late. There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that.
Warrior Special. When your warrior gauge is full, press A to unleash the warrior special. To fill the warrior gauge, deal damage to enemies, take damage from enemies, pick up yellow tonics.
I've got you now.
Nice. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay.
Just when my dream was finally in sight.
So the other...
Monster.
Oh, Captain.
The captain's dead! What are we gonna do now?
Get to Violet. Okay. Ooh, he has a sword. Violet.
Stand down or down.
Whoa.
Stand. We're gonna fight. And we're gonna avenge the captain.
Whoa. Oh. So we won't be able to do much damage to Violet. This is basically an impossible battle. What we have to do
Just one merc.
is survive. Or should we be dead? I don't know. Yeah, it's dead.
This can't be happening.
Okay, yeah. And remember, this is before Three Houses. So Violet is not a professor yet. He's still a mercenary. And this never happened in Three Houses.
Keep fighting.
Perish with you. The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Cycle of this world. Whoa.
Where did you get that power? True power!
Whoa, what the heck? You got... Oh.
No idea. It's just what I need to bring you down. Here to help.
Gerald Mercenary Elite appeared to protect Violet. Violet temporarily fell back to a successor situation. Okay. Take that.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person. No escape!
Oh, that's Violet? Oh, shit.
That's enough! We did what we came to do.
Perfect dodger, nice. Cool.
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Ooh, this is the first time I hear Violet's voice. He's not a silent protagonist anymore.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed.
Dang.
Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here. Why am I so tired? Huh? Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Ask what's going on, try to place the voice. Okay, let's start the name.
Ha! Now that is a tricky question. For the moment, why don't you call me Arval?
Arval. I think this is also new.
Let me speak plain. You are slated to die.
We don't have Arval in Three Houses before.
I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... Yeah. No, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying. For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
This must be a dream. Back on my feet. Okay, back on my feet.
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
Ah, perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts. Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch.
The weird dead. This is kind of different from Violet, I guess.
If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Vow to become stronger?
Then I'll get stronger. The woman I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day...
Her voice reminds me of
I'll be the
someone.
Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Parting's just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit, though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Partner in destiny.
Suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
The dawning. So yeah, in Three Houses, Violet also has a kid, I guess, speaking inside his head, but that is Sothis, and her hair is green. So Arthel's definitely not related to Sothis.
Has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire.
Adrestian Empire, yep.
To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Fargus, yes.
The royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony.
Relatively.
Nestled between them is Garreg Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Seros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone...
That is where Three Houses begins the prologue. It's at the Ramire village.
Hey, wake up! Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird.
Empire territory, Barnabas Woods.
It's still dark out, though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you.
22.
The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you.
Leap off a cliff, Jesus.
Despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
Defend myself, think about your mistake, apologize. Think about my mistake.
Ignoring me, hmm? I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber?
Yes.
Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Hmm? Stop plowing ahead, Claude.
Oh, our starter units.
Lost.
I mean, our students. Well, not our students anymore, I guess.
This is the way to the village.
True.
Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude.
Is in the thick of these mountains. I can't even say for certain.
Yeah, so in Three Houses, they are chased by bandits in Ramire village, and Violet saved them.
Senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
I was saying now we are gonna save. I mean, Chef's gonna save them.
Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief.
What a cheek.
Well, hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Just definitely not happen. Base captains. Yeah, we know about this.
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of coins. If we survive, that is.
Defeat the thief to clear the way for Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude. Alright, sure. Changing classes and new abilities. Seshka changed classes and is now a Flugel. Seshka, learn unique ability. There are 3 types of unique ability: action, support, and tactical. During battle, press L and X to check the class and unique abilities for a unit you are currently controlling. Okay. Shadow Flash level 1. Gain a chance to perform a few attacks that instantly defeat the non-commander unit. Chains increases with the hit count. Press R to dash a short distance. Unique support ability is Mortal Coil. When HP is at 90% or above, increase the warrior gauge fill rate. Mercenary Creed level 1. When ordered to attack, increase damage dealt to enemies by 30%. Okay. A band of thieves. Ah, yes, this same cost us. Same bandit. Defeat the thieves and secure the escape route.
Fighting for them now, are ya? And die with your new friends!
Oh, what disadvantage? Okay, classes and affinities. Advantage icons will be displayed on the minimap or above enemy commanders' heads when you have an effect that offers you an advantage against them. The more advantageous effect you have against the enemy, the more up arrow there will be, and the easier it will be to decrease their stun gauge. The enemy will also get knocked back more easily when attacked. Advantage can be determined by class. Check class abilities on the status screen to see detailed information on which classes have strong advantage against which enemies. Being a fighter class equipped with an axe, Edelgard has strong advantage against lance-wielding enemies. Okay, how do I do that? Oh, okay, we control Edelgard now. So Edelgard is a fighter, unique solar prominence, imbue attacks with fire. Emperor Prestige cause enemies that are guarding to nonetheless sustain 50% of calculated damage. When ordered to attack, reduce damage received to them by 30%. Vulnerate. Press R plus B to use Vulnerate and restore your HP. Okay, I don't think we need that. Pick up a resource pouch and you'll acquire resources like ingredients and ore after the battle. The value of the resources depends on the color of the pouch from best to worst. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Yellow, blue is the worst.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
It's okay, Dimitri. So this is going to be the tutorial for each of the house leaders, which is Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude.
Well, I suppose my turn has arrived.
switching unit, use down or up or down directional button to change the units you are currently controlling. You can also select a unit to control from the order screen. Dimitri is a soldier class with strong advantages against sword-wielding enemies. To switch to him when fighting enemies with sword. Soldier. As with lightning, imbue attack with lightning. Kings might slightly increase damage to enemy HP and stun gauges when sending them flying. When ordered to attack, increase damage dealt to enemies by the plan. Ooh, you are strong.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy,
He is strong. Oh, Jesus! Dimitri, you're too strong. You're too strong, Dimitri.
People anyway. All three of them have crests.
Units with crests can trigger crest effects under certain conditions. You can find details about crest effects by selecting details on the side of screen, hovering over the crest's name. Yeah, so Dimitri has the crest of Bladed, which means that he breaks weapons easily, but he becomes very strong.
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time.
Okay, Claude. Claude is also a fighter, but he uses bow. Dust Cloud imbue attack with wind. Leader's acumen slightly increase the awakening gauge fill rate when attacking enemies launched into the air. Foresight level 1. When ordered to defend, increase damage dealt to enemies by 30%. Extra effective type of weapon, combat or magic that is extra effective gives a huge advantage against specific enemy. When extra effective, you have 3-tier greater advantage against the enemy. You'll deal greater damage. The stun gauge display upon all attack. Example of skill that grant extra effectiveness. Effective versus armored units. Okay, effective versus cavalry, flyer, monster. Okay, flying classes such as Pegasus Knight and Wyvern Riders are vulnerable to the ability effective versus flyer. Switch your active unit to Claude who has bow equipped.
I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
As usual.
Okay, Claude is a little bit difficult to use.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Okay, order Elgar, Dimitri, and Claude to seize stronghold. Press plus during battle to issue orders. From here, you can use A to select units and issue orders. You can order a unit to move to a selected location, attack enemies and capture enemy stronghold, guard allies and defend ally stronghold, heal using vulneraries. You can use auto battle to determine the course of action for units you don't give direct orders to. Okay.
Let's try this.
Okay, you attack this. You attack this.
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Okay, Edelgard, you attack this.
Learn who they're up against.
You have issue orders to all your allies. Use Seshka to capture the remaining stronghold. You can switch between the orders. Yep, okay. Okay, we'll take the middle one. Pots. Break pots you find on the battlefield to receive gold or recovery items, depending on the color of the pot.
All right, take it down.
Oh, Claude, you're fast.
What shoddy defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
I'm bringing it down.
Okay, I like the tornado attack. Well done, students.
That ought to unravel their defenses.
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
The thieves deploy reinforcement. Oh, Jesus.
Thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
Oh. Okay, bye. I'll attack this. Oh. Alois.
Repent, foul bandits! The Knights of Seros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Seros! Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, brats, I'm finished!
Watch out!
Here I go.
Children, be more useful, okay?
We will proceed as planned. I will move to assist.
Let's try this. Let's see how they're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Defeat costs us, okay. All-out attack? No. Select an all-out offensive from orders, and all available units will attack a selected target. This is a good option for when you simply want to overwhelm the enemy with force. Hey.
I've got this.
You have launched an all-out offensive on Costas. Resume the battle and defeat Costas with your allies.
Form ranks and capture those bandits! Quickly now!
Awakening. When awakening gauge is filled, press R+A to awaken. Your unit will remain awakened until the gauge depletes. You can press R+A to cancel the awakened state. While awakened, all attacks will make stun gauge appear. The stun gauge will deplete quickly regardless of advantage. You will receive bonuses based on the number of enemies you defeated. Your HP will not reach 0 regardless of your regardless of damage taken. Pick up plutonic, damage enemies, execute critical rush. Press A while awakened or completely deplete awakening gauge to trigger a warrior special and at the end awakened state. Okay.
Do you feel that power? Maybe you can channel it like you did in the other battle.
Okay, I'm coming. Coming, students.
Allow ourselves to perish. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for them.
Oh, so basically it's the same between awakened form or not. Poor Costas. Yes.
Is it over?
Well done, students. Well done, kids. Even though Shess is probably the same age as them. Yes, S. White, Verona, and Bouillon. Battle rank and reward. After battle, the battle rank will grade you based on your performance in battle. There are 5 ranks, S, A, B, C, and D. Higher ranks will net you more experience and gold. Your battle rank is determined by 3 factors: completion time, enemies defeated, damage taken. Sorry, what? Completion time? Okay, so yeah, okay. Additionally, the first time you complete a request, you will receive first time reward. You will also receive an S rank reward the first time you achieve S rank as a result.
I won't let myself stop here.
The unit who performed the best in a battle will be selected as the MVP. The MVP unit will gain additional experience. Level up. Oh, that's pretty good. that's pretty good. Leveling up and stat increases. Defeat enemies to gain experience, leveling up your units and improving their stats. A unit's stat growth will depend on their own individual qualities. HP is max HP. Yep, okay, this is pretty standard. Lock appearance of recovery item. Charm the drain rate of battalion's endurance. Okay. Combat arts and magic will level up after they have been used a set number of times. This will make them stronger and reduce weapon durability loss when they are used. Class experience and class level. Any units participating in the battle will receive class experience post-battle. If this raises their class level, they may acquire new combat art, magic, or abilities, and their weapon level may increase. When a unit's weapon level increases, they'll be able to equip more powerful weapons. They'll be able to attack more times consecutively. Pretty standard. It's a bit familiar if you played Fire Emblem before. Okay, acquiring weapons resources after battle, you will be able to check the contents of weapon packs and resource pouches you acquire in battle. If you've reached your inventory limit, excess items will be sold automatically. Stat boosting item gives stat boost to the select unit. You can use stat boosting item by selecting storehouse from the pause menu. 1,000 gold.
Hang on, you're seriously the Imperial Princess? The Crown Prince? And the heir to the Alliance?
Hell yes.
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Boast loudly of your heroic deeds, played cool, claim it was team effort. Not really a team effort, so let's play it cool.
I'm sure the three of you could have handled the situation just fine without me.
No need for false humility. We'd likely have perished if not for your help.
Oh, Dimitri, are you kidding me? You will decimate those thieves.
I wonder why those bandits were at...
Just by yourself, in fact.
Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors.
We are looking for Gerald. Interesting. Are we strong enough to fight Gerald?
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Yeah, so this definitely altered the timeline. So because we're supposed to... I mean, the 3 of them are supposed to be at Ramire Village, get saved by Violet. So this has altered the timeline completely.
Who, me?
You heard the man.
Also, Arfal mysteriously have white hair and red eyes in 3 houses. Those are the characteristics of the villain. So, yeah.
Yes.
Are we the villain?
And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Ramire Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
Oh, look at the way Dimitri's hair blow in the wind. Beautiful.
But of course, the choice is yours.
Let's decline. They won't let us decline, but let's decline just for fun.
I don't want to go either. But there's little sense in denying the wishes of three noble scions. Let's play along for now and see how this unfolds.
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp?
Edelgard.
There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go?
But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course.
Oh, wow. So we altered the timeline that Alois didn't meet Gerald. So are we gonna...
Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
Alois and his lame joke.
Alois. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Does that mean Shad's gonna be the one that gonna be recruited by the officer, what is it again? The school instead of Violet? Western Barnabas. Oh look, it's all the other kitties. Battle prep. After the battle, you'll be able to interact with your allies back at camp. Press A when near unit to talk to them. So let's talk.
Hey!
I can't believe how quickly those thugs set upon us. The class heads ran off. People were shouting orders. Oh, but it was a right mess. Say, who are you anyway? I don't remember. Hey, you're one of the surviving brigands, aren't you? Anyone help? Oh, God.
Greetings.
Alois told me all about what happened. Thank you for assisting the class heads. Had anything happened to the students, we all would have paid in heartache and worse. It reminds me of the previous term when a student who returned home from the academy went missing and, forgive me, I'm rambling. That has to be Monica, the red hair. You'll know it if you play 3 houses, don't worry about it. I assume you're familiar with the Officers Academy. Yeah, it's actually on the grounds of Garrick Monastery. Yes, the 3 young people you assisted earlier are the heads of the Academy's 3 houses. But you'll find other students, teachers, and even members of the Knights of Seros here at this camp. I fear you caught us in the middle of annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the Academy school year. But the situation became quite the mess when that band of brigands attacked us. I wish we could chat at length, but it seems that the 3 class heads wish to speak with you. Alas, I cannot keep you all to myself. This is a great opportunity for you to bond with your rescuees. Okay, so this is basically our chance to get to know the 3 houses. This is the same as the previous one as well. Let's talk to the teacher before we talk to the students. I am Hanuman, a professor at the Officer Academy. I heard tale of your recent exploits and wish to express my thanks. Oh, and one another matter. Do you possess a crest? So Hanuman is fascinated with crests.
Let's see.
I know particularly nothing about crests, but I'm still pretty sure I know it if I have one. Truly, you have never investigated the subject. People are not always aware of the power of their own crest, you know. Listen well now, crests are a power that dwells in the blood, and they are passed down through the generation from parent to child. Those with crests may excel at magic, or perhaps have the ability to wield powerful weapons known as Heroes' Relics. If you were to come to my residence at the monastery, I will take the time to conduct full investigation if you like. Then we have Manuela, our sexy teacher. Oh, I've healed so many people today that I never want to look at the bandage again. Ah, and who do we have here? No, wait, don't say. Let me guess. You are a brave vagabond knight who appeared to boldly protect me from those brigands earlier. Roll with it. Oh, yeah, that's me, alright. Oh, and the name is Jessica, by the way. You're very kind to go along with my little jab. Well then, I am Manuela, a professor at the Officers Academy, a doctor, and also songstress of a world-renowned opera company, though I have worked myself to the very bone today, so right now I'm merely a sad and lonesome woman. We could start with Edelgard, since she is the one that's very eager to talk to us. Can't believe they talked me into going on this trip. It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens. And then bam! Disaster and danger everywhere. I thought I was going to die out there. I was swinging my spear at anything that got within range. But then some girl from the Officers Academy showed up and lead me to safety. I tell you, kids these days are graceful and strong. Nothing like useless punks from my day.
What did you need?
Okay, let's talk to Edelgard. Ah, there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you with the Empire. I can promise you will be handsomely paid, including the work you did today. So, what say you? Ask why she wants to hire. I'm not usually hired into service by people quite so high up in the food chain. Why this special attention? I value your talent now that I've had the ability to see it in firsthand. Support points signify the strength of a bond between two units. Units gain support points by giving appropriate answer in conversation. Performing action that make the other happy or heading into the battle together.
On another matter.
By the by, have you spoken with others here in camp? If you like, I can tell you a little bit about the student in my own house, the Black Eagles. Yeah, so this is the Black Eagles, one of the 3 houses. Personally, not my favorite, but here is the list. Let's start from the bottom.
Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely. Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast.
And yet you make her a thief, Edelgard.
A gifted fighter and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain. Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine.
Oh, we could check the unique abilities, if you prefer. Fist of Justice, like increased damage, enemies non-cages. But I'm not gonna do that, that'll take too long.
Usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing.
Yeah, she's not my favorite. Which is why I don't really like Black Eagle. But Ferdinand is one of the great characters in Black Eagle.
He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes. That's Dorothea.
Dorothea is also not bad. Ferdinand and Dorothea are 2 of my favorite in Black Eagle. But the rest, not too much.
Musical career and enrolled in the Officers Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see.
Hubert, oh, I hate Hubert.
Is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
What about you, Edelgard?
Not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
Okay, let's speak to the kitties. Hello, I'm called Petra. I'm finding you to be quite fascinating. Give your name. Hey there, I'm Jessica. I'm technically a mercenary, though I guess right now I'm kind of just a drifter. I do not have understanding. Where are you drifting to? Through the world, you know, just sort of kicking around with no real end goal. It's so the reason why she talks like that is because she's not exactly from Poland, so her English or whatever language we are speaking here is not her first language. That's why she speaks so weirdly. Ferdinand! Well, the mercenary who cut down the leader of those thieves. I must say that was quite the capable display you put on back there. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate scion of the Eyre family, the foremost house of the empire. Claim you never heard. Sorry, never heard of you. My stars! You have truly never heard of House Eyre? I should think even the base sellsword such as yourself would have passing familiarity. Clearly, I must work harder as a beacon of the common folk so they might cry the name of my family from one of the continent to the other. So, recently the English voice actor Ferdinand passed away at a young age due to cancer. It's pretty sad. He is actually did a really good job, not just as Ferdinand, but he has a lot of great works in his repertoire. So it's pretty sad to lose a talented voice actor like him. But yeah, if you want to pick Black Eagle, you will be able to play as Ferdinand, which is a pretty good unit. Oh. Hey Linhard, wake up! Look, I get that you're tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? The band attack stole my chance for sleep, so I'm who might you be? Give some details or keep it vague? Keep it vague. Yeah. Oh, I'm nobody really, just passionate traveler who got sucked into that whole bandit fight back there. Indeed. Well, I am Linhard, and it's just about time for me to go to sleep. Farewell. We already talked about this. You cannot sleep when we're going back to Garrett Mac so soon. Let's talk to this knight first. Thank you for cooperating with the heads of the 3 houses. It seems like the class had served as decoys to draw out most of the thieves before finding an opportunity to flee. Thanks to that, the others managed to hold fast with only light injuries. Still, it would have been tragic had any of the heads been seriously injured or worse. I'm just grateful for all of your help.
Hello.
You must be the mercenary Edie told us about. Edie is Edelgard. She called Edelgard Edie. You've heard about the Officer Academy, right? Well, pretty much all of these year's students from Black Eagle House are here at the moment. Well, except for Benedetta, which is sadly typical. She stayed behind because she was terrified of the idea that we might be attacked in the woods. I can't believe she ended up being right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you? You're surprisingly easy to talk to. Can't talk to him. Ugh, Hubert. Ah, yes, you are the messenger we happened to cross. Well, I harbor some reservation about you. The fact remains that you assist Lady Edelgard, and for that, I offer my gratitude. Question his motive. I'm not sure if that was compliment or insult. How about you explain this reservation to me? Apologies if my gratitude did not shine, though fully. As for the other matter, my thoughts are mine alone. Ugh. Hate him. Hate him! Okay, let's talk to the Golden Deer.
Hey there. Thanks.
Hey friend, appreciate what you did back there. We have been in a world of hurt without you. Oh, and regarding compensation, Alois told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing. Sorry about that. Tell me I understand. Hey, as long as I get paid, I don't care who's handing over the coin. Ah, you're definitely a mercenary, alright? Speaking of which, have you talked with the others here at camp?
How's that?
I can tell you a little bit about the students in my Golden Deer house. So, Golden Deer is the most colorful between the three. As you can see from their hair color, very, very colorful. And they all have colorful personality as well. A lot of good units from Golden Deer.
Tony wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about.
I don't remember if...
Frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money.
I think compared to the other houses, Golden Deer has the least units with the crests, because they're like alliances. But still, a lot of good units. Marianne, one of my favorite.
She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her.
She needs a lot of investment, but once you get it at a good class and everything, she is very, very good.
Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it.
So a little bit of spoiler, not too much of a spoiler, but Ignatz wants to be a painter, and in this game, I believe his attack has paint attribute. To spread the ground with a small amount of paint, yep, enemies that step at the paint, yep. I was actually interested in playing him, but you're not gonna choose Golden Deer, unfortunately.
Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off. But she's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess.
Lycetia is also one of the best units, but she's kind of a glass cannon. High offense, but very frail.
He's a pretty friendly guy. Though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough. Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up. Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her.
Don't let the pretty face fool you. Hilda is very strong unit. You can see that she has 10 strength, and even though she's supposed to be lazy, look at her speed. She has 10 speed.
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery.
Lawrence is kind of a creep, honestly.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything...
Damn, Hilda is stronger than Claude.
Join us at Garrett Mach.
Alright, let's meet the kitties.
Well met.
Do you know about the 3 houses at the Officer Academy? I only asked because you seem a little bit dense. Rude. Anyway, you get the Black Eagle House, which is home for the falls of the Edestrian Empire. Then there's the Blue Lion House, which is made up of individuals from the Holy Kingdom of Vargas. And finally, there's the Golden Deer House, which has people from the Leicester Alliance. Hey, aren't you that merc who helped out Cloud and the others? I'm actually gunning to become mercenary myself. That's why I enroll at the Officers Academy. Encourage your dream. In that case, I hope we end up working together. Hey, thanks. I'll give it all I've got. I'm going to work myself to the bone so I can be just as strong as a captain someday. Yeah, she also has a fascination with Gerald's, which is kind of creepy because in 3 houses, Violet is Gerald's son. But not in this game though, so if you liked her character, you could pick the Golden Deer. You must be the famous mercenary of the woods who stepped to aid Claude. As a noble representative of the Leicester Alliance, I must offer you my thanks. Present for the... Oh, I thought it was House Regan who represented the Alliance. On the surface perhaps, but the reality of the thing is quite different. The one who bears the future of Leicester on his shoulder is none other than myself. After all, I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. What a creep.
Hello?
You're that mercenary everyone's talking about, Jessica, was it? You're not attempting to curry favor with children of the nobility in pursuit of some nefarious aim, are you? Keep her guessing. Nah, I was just helping out some strangers. Still, it's always good for a merc to have folks like that in her debt. I see. And do you think our mercenary friend is someone worthy of trust, Marianne? Well, me, Well, either way, we need to be going. We're busy. Hilda! Are you the mercenary who helped Claude out of the little jam? I heard you're super strong, so I was kind of picturing you as one of those huge bodybuilders or something. Sorry to disappoint, I'm just your average gal. Too average, if you ask me. Talk about letdown. Oh, come on, I'm just joking. You're pretty easy to talk to, so I couldn't help myself. Anyway, thanks for helping Claude out. Hey, you're a new face. Are you a student from one of the other houses? You must be the mercenary we've been hearing so much about. What was your name again? Yeah, I'm Sheska. Good to meet you. What house are you guys with? We're in Cloud's house, the Golden Deer, but we're just regular old common folk. Due to the nature of Leicester, we have more students from the commoner class than the other houses. Just like I said earlier. I imagine you're a commoner yourself, what with being a mercenary and all.